as we went, we kept a crew and until last year was our first full year without a like in-house crew. We subbed work. We've always subbed work. But last year we went 100% subcontracting.
Hmm.
We had one guy on staff that was like a repair guy. We didn't necessarily just sell repairs, but he was able to help with warranty issues, or if it was a roof job that needed some soffit fixed, he would go take care of that. Just kind of a handyman, I guess you would say, just to kind of help. Um, and this year we've transitioned him into a full-time repair tech, to where we're going to sell repair work, and that's going to be his job. He'll maintain warranties and we'll sell repairs for him to do. But now we're fully subcontract labor.
Other than that, yeah. What
Yeah.
was that? So John just recently went through the same sort of decision making process on repairs. Can you walk us through that? What was you were talking about niching, and so some people would be like, well, what about roof repairs? That seems like, yeah, it's on the roof, but still, it's like seems like a distraction from doing roof replacements. What was that thought process there with bringing that back, or keeping that roof repair
Yeah. So
part?
luckily, the guy that answers our phones is really good at record keeping. And, it's wintertime, your brain's running, you've got time to work on your business. I mean, I'm at a point now, I do have time most of the year to do it. It's just a lot harder in the busy months to implement those thoughts and those goals. So right now it's kind of like, really kind of study the details and figure out where you're leaving money on the table. So we looked back, and in January we had 22 repair leads that we denied. In December we had like 18, and then in November we had like 35. So not a boatload, but mind you, I have never advertised it, and I have always turned them down. Like, straight up, I'm sorry, we don't do this. So, and we're still getting 30 a month. Like, that's crazy to me.
Mhm.
Um, so we started looking at it, and I had to really do some homework, really kind of sit down and put the pen to paper, and we come up with a way. This is in the infancy stages, so we're really, really hoping for success. But basically, we created a service contract, and essentially, when you call, our receptionist turns into an inside salesperson. We can't afford to send a salesperson to your house to inspect a repair. We can't afford it, because I'm going to have to charge you way too much money, and then you're not going to do it anyway. So we all just wasted our time. So to keep it really, really fair price wise, and be able to take care of our customers, because to me, the repair business, that's the biggest thing for me. I've got so many people that want to hire us to do something to their house, to fix this roof, but we can't take care of them. So I can't even like feel good about giving them a referral, because I don't really know any good repair guys in the area. So it's like you're kind of letting a customer down, and I don't like to do that. So it also adds to a potential replacement 2 years from now. Like, you're probably going to be the guy when they go to pull that trigger. So what we did was, I can just tell you the structure of it. It's $495. We sell it over the phone, and I've wrote up a service agreement in Proline that once you call about a repair, it's an automated message that goes out with the price along with it. You sign that. We call back to schedule the repair. Our goal is to do them within 24 hours. But it's $495 starting price. That's a full maintenance of the roof, caulk and seal, any flashings, boots, things like that. Get all the debris off the roof, clean the gutters, and then we'll replace up to one bundle of shingles if you have shingles there. If we have to leave to get them, we charge $100 an hour for every hour after the first hour. So it's very fair to the customer. To me, we already had one person that I saw the note on their contact form was, there's no way a repair should cost $495. And I'm thinking, lady, I can't even send someone there. Like, That
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
really making anything on 495. I mean, I'll make $150. You know what I mean? It's not like
yeah.
we're getting rich off of you. And it's hard work. You don't know if you're going to show up there and need pitch hoppers to get up on, a 10 on 12. And it's not easy. So you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. But I think to start, we've got kind of a nice little starting point. We'll be modifying this thing all year, I'm sure of it.
I like that. That's very similar to what we're doing. I'd love to see more details on what you guys are doing to see if we can improve our process, because that's the same price point that we're doing, and I would rather Kathleen sell it over the phone than have a sales rep go out there and look at it. And
if you
waste
look at
time.
what your sales guy sold last year in revenue, that's what I did. I broke Josh's what he revenued last year, and I assumed 50-hour work weeks, right? So his value to the company per hour, I can't remember what it was, but it was like $400 an hour.
Sure.
He can't go look at repairs.
Mm.
Because with drive time and everything, you got 2 hours tied up in this thing. I got $800 in quoting it.
Yep.
Assuming I close 1 in 3, I've got $2,400 in winning one roof repair. I can't. You don't want me to do it. Just let me sell it over the phone so I can be fair on price.
Yep. Makes sense.
Saying the charge. Otherwise, you have to charge $3,000-$4,000 for the repair.
And we were at one point, because we didn't sell repairs. But if you wanted to just come look at it, you're not going to like it. And what we found was we had a close rate of like 2% or something. It was like nothing.
Yeah.
So why waste our time? It's just not worth it.
Right. No, that makes total sense. Makes total sense. So yeah, you got the service tech. That's cool. You built that out. And were you the one that built that out in Proline in our quotes?
Yeah.
How was that process?
It's good. Yeah, I'm pumped because we've got an entire. So what's really cool, and we'll get into Proline. So I'm pumped because I've got a pipeline that's just a repair pipeline. So Zach, my repair tech, I turned off his ability to see anything other than the repair pipeline. That's his dedicated pipeline. Now, obviously, if this takes off like I hope it does, we'll have 2 or 3 repair techs. They'll all be assigned to that one pipeline. We'll round robin it, through a Proline of and structure it to where, they're all getting leads. But the way it works is it's a real simple pipeline. It's repair lead, then repair quote sent. That's after we send that message of what's to be expected. And then if they sign it, it goes to repair 1. And then we call and set up the, a follow-up call to set up the appointment to go out. So I think it's a real smooth, simple process. Like I said, I'm sure we'll be modifying, but to start, it's a good starting point for us.
It's good. Yeah, I love that. I love that. That's exactly why that's built out with the pipelines like that, where you can control who has access to what pipelines. So that's perfect. I'm sure he likes it. He can just go in there and that's all he sees. It's just his stuff.
Well, there's no sense in him seeing the sales stuff or billing, or he can write the invoice still in his pipeline. And then once he writes the invoice, it goes to our invoice or our billing pipeline.